This is a way to make strawberry rhubarb ice pop. I chopped up fresh rhubarb and strawberries and added 150 grams of each to a food saver bag. I added 50 grams of honey. Adding a little honey will help improve the texture of the ice pops as the juice freezes and then melts. Using the best tasting honey really makes a big difference in the flavor too. I sealed the bag using a vacuum sealer machine. A vacuum sealer removes the air and closes the bag with an airtight seal. I added the fruit to a water bath with an immersion circulator set at 85 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. I transferred the bag to an ice bath to cool completely. I cut the bag open and added the fruit to a blender tub. I blended the fruit until smooth and strained the puree through a fine mesh sieve and into a pourable measuring cup. I tasted the mixture and poured the puree evenly between 3 100 milliliter ice pop molds. I placed the lid on top, making sure the wooden stick handles are sticking up straight. I placed the ice pops on the bottom of my freezer to harden up solid overnight. To unmold the pops, I dipped the mold into a 500 milliliter mason jar, filled with hot tap water for a few seconds. The hot water is absorbed into the metal instantly and starts to melt the ice pop, so I don't leave the mold in the water for more than a few seconds. If the mold does not release, I dip it back into the hot water and try again for a few more seconds. When the pop is released, I stand it up in a 125 milliliter mason jar and remove the lid. I like to use 125 milliliter mason jars because they're the perfect size to carry around and are big enough to catch the contents of the ice pop when it melts. This soft textured sweet and tart ice pop is very refreshing.